Hi, this is Vincent, Starry Starry Night by Don McLean. There's a lot to cover, so I'm going to just jump right in. It's going to start off with two hammer-ons from a D to an E and then a G to an A, and then we're going to hit a G chord. And please note that all the chord boxes, you really want to pay attention to the fingering in the chord boxes. I had to change a couple recently. But sometimes the G is with a 3 and a 4, sometimes it's with the 2 and a 3. So just be careful on that. We're going to go over that here. So here is the first passage. I'm going to go as slow as I can. Watch the right hand fingering. Everything's marked. Okay, I'll do it again. It's kind of like your standard playing position where the I finger, index, plays the G string, the M finger plays the B string, and the A finger plays the high E string, and the thumb plays the low notes. That's generally the position. And because this is more of a pop song versus straight classical, whenever there is a note on the B string, which is the second string, I try to play the M finger, and the A finger plays the high string up here. I think I did that for pretty much most of the song, even though sometimes you may see it doubling, two M's in a row instead of, sometimes I like to play IM or MI. In this particular song, it just felt like it was okay to just double them up if I had to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play through the first passage here again. Now A minor. Okay, measure 4 and 5. It's A sus2 to A minor, and there's a hammer on in measure 5 like this. Here's measure 4. And that's a kind of a grace note hammer on. So you're playing around with this A minor chord where there's an open B in there, which is A sus2, and then back to the C note. And then in measure 6, you go to C chord. That's C to C major 7. Now we're going to shoot to a D7. Now there's an E in there, and then I put the F sharp down, so I just call it a D7. Now right here you slide the third finger ahead and put the second finger here, and this is a G chord, as opposed to this G chord. And the reason that's important between measure 7 and 8 is this. So the third finger is here on the F sharp, it's going to shoot to the G, and this is coming over to the low G. So 7 to 8 again. Okay, then you see ending 1, it's a repeat sign, back to, obviously, the DS. Play through that again, and then you have second ending. So I'm going to take measure 7 into the second ending. Now, see, this is the other G chord with the third finger here, because you need this, and then you have these two. So second ending, and then it walks into the next part of the song. I'm going to do that all from the beginning. That's the repeat. and that goes into measure 10. And this little, I marked it there with a 2-1. Slide that up to the 4th fret, F sharp, and then D. And then we have measure 10, we have a bit of a G. And now there's a hammer on, and this walks into the next part of the tune. So it's A minor, D7. Now we have G5, D add 11 over F sharp, and then E minor 7. There's a walk down in the bass. The pinky stays on the D like this. I'm going to try that one more time. I think I placed the wrong finger. Measure 13. I did. That's much better. Okay. It even says it there. It's a 2. So measure 13. Now this is a 2. Open. Now the 2 comes here. Now the 1. A minor. It's a little bit more like an A minor 7 because there's a G in there, but same difference. Now D7. And that's E minor. A7. A minor. And then the first ending, I'm not even going to play that yet. I'm going to start back up here, measure 10 with the pickup. A7, A minor, D7. Now the first ending goes to G right here. Now let's do that first ending there of the second section. It goes like this. Notice on the G chord, second finger here, third up here, and then this is first, and that would be measure 21. So last time from 19. Okay, and that would go back to the DS, the Da Segno, which is over here, and you play all that again. Another verse, you know. Then, from 19, you would take the second ending. So there's dual first and second endings here, in the first part and the second part. So now we're on measure 22, and it sounds like this. Stop right there. A couple new things from measure 22, which is the second ending of the second half. That's an A minor 7 into a G over B. Now A minor. We've done all this before. D7. This is the walk down. A minor, Now this is C minor. And I don't have to do a bar there because I'm not playing that high note. I just want it to be like this. And then a walk down from a G to an F, which is like a F5 power chord looking chord. And now E major, E7, measure 31. And that says DSS out Coda. DSS takes you back to the double SS, and there's more words. And he's explaining all the paintings and the lyrics if you remember the song. And then all the way to where it says Dakota, which would be the ending of the second section, first ending, it would be measure 20. And then you go to the Coda and you just strum the G chord. So there's a lot of road maps, I would say, first and second endings and codas and things. But if you follow along with the GP6 file, it'll play it back for you the way it's supposed to be played. I'm also going to do a performance video next and send that along, and you can also click on that one next in the website and check that one out. It's a wonderful tune, but now in the next video I'm going to just play through it a little slower than the actual tempo and go through the actual arrangement for you. Okay, see you in the next one.